Dearest Swami, you are the embodiment of kindness and mercy. We yearn for your delightful form which resides at Prashanti Nilaya, the abode of supreme peace. You are the embodiment of that supreme energy pervading the three worlds. O Mother Sai, you are verily with free-flowing rivers of love, wisdom, righteousness, meditation, and supreme peace, reaching out to the far corners of the world and conferring long-lasting happiness on everyone. Glory to you.
Janani साई जननी माँ,
जननी माँ, साई जननी माँ,
जननी माँ साई जननी माँ,
जननी माँ, साई जननी माँ,
जननी माँ साई
जननी माँ, साई जननी माँ,
प्रेम वाहिनी माँ, ज्ञान वाहिनी माँ,
प्रेम वाहिनी माँ, ज्ञान वाहिनी माँ,
धर्म वाहिनी माँ, ध्यान वाहिनी माँ,
धर्म वाहिनी माँ, ज्ञान वाहिनी माँ,
प्रशांति वाहिनी चिर सुखदायिनी,
प्रशांति वाहिनी चिर सुखदायिनी,
प्रशांति वाहिनी चिर सुखदायिनी,
प्रशांति वाहिनी चिर सुखदायिनी,
जय जय साई माँ,
जय जय साई माँ,
जय जय साई माँ,
जय जय साई माँ,
जननी माँ साई जननी माँ,
जननी माँ, साई जननी माँ,
जननी माँ साई जननी माँ,
जननी माँ, साई जननी माँ,
जननी माँ साई जननी माँ,
जननी माँ, साई जननी माँ,
साई जननी माँ,
साई जननी माँ,
साई जननी माँ,
साई जननी माँ,
जननी माँ साई जननी माँ।
Pure love, love that is unadulterated, unconditional, and all-inclusive. That is what distinguishes you from us, Swami. It is this pure love that drew millions from around the world to you and inspired all to serve their best to society. Swami, you advocated service as the highest form of worship. The time has come for each one of us to live up to the lofty ideals shown and trodden by you. We must rededicate ourselves to continue your service to society with renewed enthusiasm. Transform self to transform the world. Dearest Swami, our lives must be your message.
Om Shri Sai Ram. Offering my most loving and humble salutations at the lotus feet of our beloved Master, Bhagwan Shri Sathya Sai Baba. I am grateful and feel happy that you have again thought of me and given me this opportunity to share a few thoughts on this auspicious occasion of Guru Poornima. Dear brothers and sisters of Trinidad, my second home, Guru Poornima has its own significance, especially because the Lord, for whom the whole world is worshipping, praying for, chose to become our Guru. Today I've been asked to speak on Our Life is His Message. This was the final message or a final step, I would say, Bhagwan gave before he left his mortal coil. All his life he kept saying, my life is my message, because he wanted us to follow. And for that, the Lord of Lords lived a very perfect, disciplined life. He epitomized what discipline could mean. He lived a life of sacrifice. He lived a life of perfect selflessness. A life that more and more I learn about, I am overwhelmed. My thoughts, my whole existence changes the more I think about him. Because it is humanly impossible to imagine such a life. Truly, if we had not seen this master, his story would become another mythology which the world would debate whether it existed ever or not. And that master truly had the right to say, my life is my message. Because in whatever circumstances you want to live, in whatever roles you are put into, his life can teach us a great lesson. In fact, his life can be used as an ideal for any role that we have to play in life. And such master says that make your life worthy by becoming my message. He expects us now to have a life that we can say that our life is his message. Probably that's why he said, initial years he would say, don't even talk about me. When the world would look at you, they should say, this child is different, this person is different. And then they would automatically inspire to say that, hey, are you from Sai Baba? Your walk, your talk, your actions should automatically reflect an image that the world should identify you as Sai's. Truly that was a beginning, a step for us to become his message. There are many ways to look at it. And I feel it is so impossible on a human level for any individual to think that they can achieve anything. But on the other hand, it is very easy for every individual to achieve anything in life. You may wonder why I'm giving this contradiction, an apparent contradictory statements. But actually it is not. If I identify myself as an independent person with XYZ characteristics, with the limitations of my own being, then for me, things can become very challenging and difficult. But the moment I acknowledge and accept my union, my true heritage of divinity, my oneness with my master, then there is no limit. Then there is no upper limit that I can achieve or I cannot achieve. And that is the state in which Bhagwan expects us to live. So when he talks about become my message, he not only expects us to walk like him, talk like him, think like him, be and dare to be divine, but he also expects us to elevate ourselves and believe that we are divine. How long can we pretend? And if we have not started even pretending like gods, I think it's time to do it. So becoming his message, first we need to understand what his message is. And his message is very simple. If I have to put it in a simple sentence, what I feel, His message is that you are divine, period. Know it. It's a very puzzling statement to me many times, because when I'm sitting and I'm thinking like, what does it mean to be divine? And the thought comes, what would Swami think at this time? And the beauty is that every time you are thinking like that, every action seems meaningless. And every inaction seems like such an active state of being. So whether I'm working or not working, whether physically active or not active, you are consciously aware of certain things and you are active. Every act, what we do, transforms into a divine experience. I will give you a small example to close this. Service. One expression of love is service. To help, to give, to share. And we have shared enough about service. So when he says, be my message, what does it mean? Many times he would say, it's my duty to help. When we did big service projects and came to him, he even scolded us and said, how dare you call it a service? If you help your own brethren who are in need, do you call that service? So that's your duty. So whatever I do to help others, to be some kind of an assistant to anybody, that is my duty. And Bhagwan says, without that, you are not even worthy of calling yourself as human beings. So to be a human being, you need to be doing this kind of activities as a duty. So then what is service? And that is where the catch is. And he says, he explained it very beautifully. The moment you do it and remember it, it is no longer service, but it can consider to be a duty. So when I serve and make announcements, or when I serve and feel happy that I served, when I do something for others and I feel little comfort and peace inside and acknowledge that I have done it, then it's my duty. And the moment I forget that I have done it, that duty transforms into service. So when he says, my life is my message, he lived a life of service because for him there was no difference. And when he did, he forgot. That's why he could do mammoth activities and the next day he would act and behave in a manner as if he did nothing. For him that was past and he would look for a new future. And that is how our avatar lived. When he made his duty into service. So whatever we do, not only as sons, daughters and brothers, sisters, father, mother, employer, employee, all that is a service. All that is a duty, And even if you go to do your, cooking, serving to homeless people, to millions of people every day in and out, that's all part of duty as a human being. But the day we start forgetting it and the actions become part of our nature, we enter into the realm of service. And that is the time when we have started being his message. So I pray that Bhagwan, in every step of life, in every aspect of living, in every roles that we play, guide us to rise from duty to service, rise us from being a human to divine, raise us from being your child to your servant and to you yourself. And that will be our offering to Him on this Guru Poornima day.
Tvameva Mata Chapita Tvameva. You are truly my mother and my father. Tvameva Bandhus Jasaka Tvameva. You are truly my relative and my friend. Tvameva Vidya Dravinam Tvameva. You are truly my knowledge and my wealth. Tvameva Sarvam Mama Deva Deva. You are truly my everything, my God of gods. Sri Sai Deva. Sai, you are mother. You are father. You are the protector of the weak and downtrodden. You are teacher, friend, and sibling. Swami, you are verily truth, goodness, and beauty. You are the embodiment of the Vedas, Upanishads, and the Gita. To us, Swami, you are our everything.
त्वमेव माता च पिता त्वमेव त्वमेव बन्धुश्च सखा त्वमेव त्वमेव विद्या द्रविणं त्वमेव त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव देवा श्री साई देवा साई पिता और माता साई
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 दीन दयाला दाता साई
दीन दयाला दाता साई
दीन दयाला दाता साई
दीन दयाला दाता साई
साई पिता और माता साई
साई पिता और माता साई
साई गुरु साई सखा सहोदर
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 साई सत्य शिव साई सुंदर
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 वेद उपनिषद गीता साई
वेद उपनिषद गीता साई
वेद उपनिषद गीता साई
वेद उपनिषद गीता साई
दीन दयाला दाता साई
दीन दयाला दाता साई
दीन दयाला दाता साई
दीन दयाला दाता साई
साई पिता और माता साई
साई पिता और
साई पिता और माता साई,
साई पिता और माता साई।
साई गुरु साई सखा सहोदर,
साई गुरु साई सखा सहोदर,
साई सत्य शिव साई सुंदर,
साई सत्य शिव साई सुंदर,
वेद उपनिषद गीता साई,
वेद उपनिषद गीता साई।
दीन दयाला दाता साई,
दीन दयाला दाता साई,
साई पिता और माता साई,
साई पिता और माता साई।
साई राम साई राम साई राम साई राम,
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 ओम साई राम साई राम साई राम साई राम,
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 साई राम साई राम साई राम साई राम।
वेद उपनिषद गीता साई।
Gu means darkness and Ru means dispelling. Guru means one who dispels darkness. Guru Poornima is the day on which one celebrates the dispersal of the darkness of ignorance from the mind. The Guru is considered equal to God because the Guru leads one to God. How fortunate we are, Swami. While most consider their Guru as God, how fortunate are we to be able to call God our Guru. Thank you for always being the light in our lives.
Om Shri Sai Ram. Offering my humble salutations at the lotus feet of beloved Bhagwan. On this auspicious occasion of Guru Poornima, it is really a blessing to have an opportunity to think about our Lord and revisit the lessons learned at His lotus feet. I've been asked to speak on, while most people consider Guru as God, how fortunate we are to have God as our Guru. No doubt about it, the statement is in itself a very eye-opening, but this also raises a certain points that we need to understand and think about to appreciate the depth and the magnanimity of this statement. One, what is a Guru? Who is a Guru? Who is God? And then why is it important to have a Guru? Now there are many questions which will at least give us an understanding or some kind of a direction to move forward in life in gratitude and in appreciation. Throughout our life, we notice that we need assistance and help. When we are a baby, obviously we need the protection and care of our parents. When we are little older, we need teachers, guidance, because people with experience because we need their experiential knowledge. So every time you need something, and if you analyze, why do we need it? Because this life is not sufficient enough to reinvent the wheel every time, to know what we have to achieve in life. So we gain from others' experiences, we gain from people and learn faster. Since somebody has already created a curriculum, it is easy for the next generation to just follow the curriculum and arrive at the knowledge base that previous generation has struggled to bring. So if you look at it, a guru is one who can guide us from this whole prapancha, as they call it, the whole complex world and the creation, and show us the purpose of our life and guide us to find our own purpose and lead us beyond. Now that also raises a very beautiful point, that unless and until the person who is guiding me has gone through this whole cycle and has been on the other side, he cannot help me. Because how can you help me if you have not experienced it yourself? If I have not seen the other side of the world, how can I take you there? So a guru is not just the person who is removing the ignorance of the present state, but he is also the one who is going to take you from this state to the next stage of consciousness, of development, of growth, of enlightenment, of union. So now what is that next stage and next stage? Now there is a limitation of the guru and limitation of the student. Based on my ability, I will find a teacher. If I am not eligible, if I don't have that IQ, say for example, you want to learn tabla, and you have just wanted to learn, so you just bought a tabla and said, I want to learn how to put my finger. Do you think you will get Zakir Hussain Sahab to come and teach you tabla? Just an example. Ustad Zakir Hussain cannot teach you tabla at that stage. Not that he is not competent, but he doesn't have neither the time nor the scope nor his stature allows him to come down and teach you dha, din, din, na. Not possible. So you will need small teachers to guide you till you arrive at certain amount of level of competency where you can go and approach the master, Ustad Zakir, and say, I want to be your disciple. Only then he will say, come. He will test you that do you have that worthiness to become his student, a direct disciple or not. If not, then he'll again put you to the juniors so that you can one day, with your practice and discipline, reach to the level where you can be worthy of being a student of a person like Ustad Zakir Hussain. Now I'm giving you an example just for a simile. Now imagine to reach God, who is beyond all these layers, who is beyond all these stages of development. A guru, a true guru, must have realized that. Only then can he hold my finger and take me there. But am I worthy of that guru? That is a big question. Am I worthy? Have I prepared myself for that acceptance that such a mighty guru can come down and say, now you are ready, come, I will take you through the journey? Or do I still need some basic teachers, some books to guide me, coax me, prepare me so that one day I become worthy to become his student? So we learn two things. One, that a guru must be one with the God to lead us from here to God. And second, we must be worthy to become his students. So imagine what a qualification requirement here it is. But now when I look at my Lord and my Master, I am filled with gratitude and awe. I am humbled because that Supreme Lord broke this protocol. It's like Ustad Zakir Hussain coming down to my house and telling me, "Come on Abhi, sit down, I will teach you Tabla. Do you have time for me? That's all. Do you have that patience to learn from me? And I will guide you towards becoming the best." Because when I look at my Master, he's the finale, where all the gurus lead, where all the gurus themselves go. That Supreme Master made an exception in this era, at this time, and he came and blessed each one of us, became our direct teacher, held our hand, and he says, "My child, I'm here for you." And that is the beauty of God as our Guru. Who best can know God than God himself? Who best knows the best way to reach him? He himself. And who knows us the best? Because we are his. He knows me better than I know myself. Because a thought which has not even come in my head, he knows it. A desire which pops in my heart, he knows it. That is the beauty of our Master, because he knows us better than we can ever imagine to know ourselves. And then he loses this protocol, he dismantles this whole hierarchy and comes down to our basic human level, or sometimes even lower like me, and says, "Come, I will teach you. I will take you through this journey." This thought fills me with gratitude. I feel so humbled that how can that Supreme Master come down and tolerate people like me? And that is the beauty of having God as our Guru. We can find many gurus who can guide us to a certain point, and then from next point we need another guru. But imagine that the Master coming down and guiding us. This privilege cannot be acquired by any penance. This privilege cannot be acquired by anything we can do. It's purely His grace. And it is His grace that He chose all of us. So we all are fortunate and blessed to be born in that time period when He chose to descend. He chose to walk this earth, breathe this same air, and hold our hand for each one of us independently, separately, personally, and guide us towards Him. So this is what it means to have God as our Guru. This is such an assured way that you cannot fail, because He cannot fail, because the Master can never fail. So fortunately for us, He has chosen us, He has accepted us, He has held our hand, and now we have no other choice but to march on towards Him. The only thing we can do is to facilitate Him and not block Him. We can delay the process by pulling our hand, or we can let it flow. That is the only thing we need to do. So on this Guru Poornima day, I feel so grateful, humbled by the grace of my Master. And I humbly pray that His loving blessings and guidance to continue on all of us. May He guide us and take us along with Him, towards Him, for our fulfillment, for our union. Thank you for the opportunity. Sai Ram.
एक ओंकार सतनाम करता पूरक निर्वाण निर्भय अकाल मूरत अजोले सैबन गुरु प्रसाद जपा आद सच जुगाद सच है बे सच नानक होसी भी सच। गुरु मेरी पूजा गुरु गोविंद, गुरु मेरी पूजा
गुरु गोविंद,
गुरु मेरा पार ब्रह्म गुरु भगवंत, गुरु मेरी पूजा गुरु गोविंद, गुरु मेरा पार ब्रह्म गुरु भगवंत, गुरु मेरी पूजा। गुरु मेरा देव अलग देव, गुरु मेरा देव अलग देव, सर्व पूजा चरण गुरु सेव, गुरु मेरी पूजा गुरु गोविंद, गुरु मेरी पूजा
गुरु गोविंद,
गुरु मेरा पार ब्रह्म गुरु भगवंत, गुरु मेरी पूजा
गुरु गोविंद,
गुरु
मेरा पार ब्रह्म गुरु भगवंत,
गुरु मेरी पूजा। गुरु का दर्शन देख देख जीवा, गुरु का दर्शन देख देख जीवा, गुरु के चरण तोय तोय पीवा, गुरु मेरा ज्ञान गुरु है ध्यान, गुरु मेरा ज्ञान गुरु है ध्यान, गुरु गोपाल पुरख भगवान, गुरु मेरी पूजा गुरु गोविंद, गुरु मेरी पूजा
गुरु गोविंद,
गुरु मेरा पार ब्रह्म गुरु भगवंत, गुरु मेरी पूजा गुरु गोविंद, गुरु मेरा
पार ब्रह्म गुरु भगवंत,
गुरु मेरी पूजा। वाहिगुरु 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 जी बोलो सत्यनाम 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 जी बोलो नित्य नित्य जपिए तेरे नाम जी बोलो सत्यनाम 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 जी बोलो राम 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 जी बोलो नित्य नित्य जपिए राम नाम जी बोलो कृष्ण 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 जी बोलो नित्य नित्य जपिए कृष्ण नाम जी बोलो गोविंद जय जय गोपाल जय जय राधा रमन हरि गोविंद जय जय गोविंद जय जय गोपाल जय जय गोविंद जय जय गोपाल जय जय राधा रमन हरि गोविंद जय जय गोविंद जय जय गोपाल 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 जय जय
Without singing Sai Bhajan, it is not possible to find peace and happiness. Without your grace, it is not possible to gain bliss. Without love, devotion and detachment, liberation is not possible. Without service to the divine teacher, salvation is not possible. Without meditation and repetition of God's name, union with God is not possible. Without a desire to realize God, supreme knowledge cannot be attained. Without kindness and right conduct, no act can be called a good act. There is no one that we can call our own except you. There is nothing without you, O Seenath. Swami, we love you.
साई भजन बिना सुख शांति नहीं
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 हरि नाम बिना आनंद 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 नहीं
प्रेम भक्ति बिना उदार नहीं
प्रेम भक्ति बिना उदार नहीं
प्रेम भक्ति बिना उदार नहीं
साई भजन बिना सुख शांति नहीं।
साई भजन बिना सुख शांति नहीं।
जप ध्यान बिना संयोग 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 नहीं।
प्रभु दर्श बिना प्रज्ञान 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 नहीं।
दया धर्म बिना सत्कर्म 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 नहीं।
भगवान बिना कोई अपना 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 नहीं।
साईनाथ बिना परमात्मा नहीं।
साईनाथ बिना परमात्मा नहीं।
साईनाथ बिना परमात्मा नहीं।
साईनाथ बिना परमात्मा नहीं।
साई भजन बिना सुख शांति नहीं।
साई भजन बिना सुख शांति नहीं।
हरि नाम बिना आनंद नहीं।
हरि नाम बिना आनंद नहीं।
प्रेम भक्ति बिना उदार नहीं।
प्रेम भक्ति बिना उदार नहीं।
गुरु सेवा बिना निर्वाण नहीं।
गुरु सेवा बिना निर्वाण नहीं।
साई भजन बिना सुख शांति नहीं।
साई भजन बिना सुख शांति नहीं।
जप ध्यान बिना संयोग नहीं।
जप ध्यान बिना संयोग नहीं।
प्रभु दर्श बिना प्रज्ञान नहीं।
प्रभु दर्श बिना प्रज्ञान नहीं।
दया धर्म बिना सत्कर्म नहीं।
दया धर्म बिना सत्कर्म नहीं।
भगवान बिना कोई अपना नहीं।
भगवान बिना कोई अपना नहीं।
साईनाथ बिना परमात्मा नहीं।
साईनाथ बिना परमात्मा नहीं।
साईनाथ बिना परमात्मा नहीं।
साईनाथ बिना परमात्मा नहीं।
साई भजन बिना सुख शांति नहीं।
स्वस्ति प्रजाभ्य परिपालयन्ता न्यायेन मार्गेण महिषाः गोब्राह्मणेभ्यः शुभमस्तु नित्यम् समस्तलोका सुखिनो भवन्तु समस्तलोका सुखिनो भवन्तु
शांति शांति। जय बोलो भगवान श्री सत्य साई बाबा जी की जय।